Hey everyone, I am here with a multi-store shopping haul. I didn't get any crazy good deals, but I thought you might have fun taking a look in these stores with me and of course seeing what I ended up buying. So let's have a look at this, and pardon my crazy train hair. It's the weekend. I am not messing with my hair. It's September here and football season has started, and I have a penchant for all things fall and anything pumpkin spice flavored. So I started my shopping this weekend at Trader Joe's after work on Thursday evening. They supposedly have all of their fall stuff coming out today, and I can't wait to see what they have this year. Did a quick spin through the store and quickly realized other than the pumpkin display, there were no fall items to be had. So I asked a clerk and she said that they were getting all of their things out that night after the store closed. But I did have 3 items on my list that are Trader Joe's standards that I picked up while I was there. And, I'm going to call myself happy enough to get those. But I'm going to get these 3 items and head to the checkout and drive home. Even though a lot of people are doing what's called shelf timber, which is cooking mostly from your pantry and freezers, I've kind of been doing that anyway, but September, I've got to get a few fallish things. So flash forward and we've made it to Saturday and I'm out doing my usual errands. I'm starting at Aldi. I've got just a few basics I want to pick up here, and there are also some fall items I want to check out. And boy, have prices jumped, even at Aldi. Raisins are up to $4.95 now. And I'm here for raisins, but I think I may default to craisins because that'll be a lot less out of my pocket and it would take me forever to get through all of those raisins. I want to make some more curried chicken salad, imagine that, and I'm completely out of celery, not even any in my freezer bits and bites. And apples are really high. Isn't it apple season, or is it a little early? I'm certainly not buying any today, not at these prices. Sweet potatoes are high, like everything, and I'm sure hoping I get a big bunch out of my garden this year. We'll see. I'm going to give that about another month before I start digging out there. And one thing that has really jumped in price, I was so sad to see, is onions are almost $4 a bag now. But at least the peppers aren't too pricey yet, $2.39, so I am going to pick up a bunch of these because I think I only have one left in my produce bin. So these are going in the cart. Get lucky, 2 red ones in a bag, winning. I'm checking out the prices on the fall squash. They all seem to be about $1.29 a pound. I replanted some butternut and some pumpkin. I hope they do well. And once again, I am down to 1 stick of butter. It's up to $3.99 a pound now. I need a little more whipping cream because I only have enough left for one day. I think I need to wean myself off of that stuff and start trying to drink my coffee black again. Milk is $3.12 a gallon today. It was down to $3.03 last week. Cream is $5.39. It was $5.29 for quite a long while, so a 10-cent jump there. I don't need eggs, thank goodness, but let's check out the prices because that's always interesting. $3.77 a dozen today for the regular and $3.95 for the better quality, so why would you not, right? So I've got all my staples that I've come to Aldi for, and now for the fun part. I'm going to head down the Aldi Finds aisle and check out the fall things they've been getting in. They really have some fun stuff this year. These rattan vases, not my style, but fun if you're into that. These little sofa pillows, pretty cute for the price, $9.99. Not my style, but I know the leather look is really popular. This lumbar pillow looks expensive. I like that. I really do like the different items that they get in for the fall and Christmas for pets. How adorable are these catnip toys? Now this is an Aldi Finds that seems to come in twice a year for just that particular week. These are oversized baking sheets. I have one. I love the little moat around the side, and they hold so much food. The quality is fantastic for the price. Under the good fall stuff, these Tate's pumpkin spice cookies look amazing, and I have tried these cream apple and pumpkin spice cookies. Those are good. All the fall stuff, I just enjoy looking at it, even though I'm not going to buy most of this stuff. These chocolates look amazing, but I'm going to pass these, as hard as it is. I'm only going to let myself get one fallish treat today, and this one might be it. They have some new fall treat items that I haven't seen before. These little chocolate apples, those are new. I have seen these pumpkins the last couple of years. Those are delicious. These look really good. I've seen other YouTubers snapping these up. I'm not much of a popcorn person, but if I were, I'd be putting those in my cart for sure. Those look amazing. And these, yes, I got maple butter last year at Trader Joe's, and I ended up loving that stuff. And pumpkin butter at Trader Joe's. Did buy some of these last week at Aldi. I love these things. They are so good with coffee. Some biscotti, fall pasta. Now this apple cider, I think I'm going to snap some of this up because last year, for whatever reason, it was really hard to find, and I ended up paying $5 for a bottle at Sprouts. That's coming out. Now on to the really fun stuff. I really wanted to check these out. These are rattan chargers, if you will, for on your dining room table or wherever you want to use them. I love the shape. I love the size. What I don't love is they feel very plasticky. You get 2 for $10. I can't say the quality is bad at all. I just don't like the plasticness. I also really wanted to check out these pumpkin salad plates. You get 4 in the set, and I think this is a really good deal if you're in the market for something like this. These actually are nicer in the store than I thought they were from the ad. I really like these. I'm going to pass because I'm getting away from pumpkin-specific stuff. I've over-pumpkined myself through the years. Try to be good. But I wanted to check out all of the other little fall things. They showed this picture in their ad in a cream color. What I'm surprised about is it's much bigger around than I thought it would be. These little mini pumpkin pots are cute. They have them in cream colored as well. I'm not buying any of these because I have a ton of stuff like this, but I really love this one. The size is so cute. You know, you could use it for display or in your kitchen, and I really like the handle on this thing. They did a great job on that this year. This looks much more expensive than what I would expect for $10. That's really cute. These lanterns are a really nice quality for the price, and they smell like fresh wood. I love that. Now this is a larger one. This is a 2-quart. It's oven safe up to 450 degrees. These would be fun to put soup in, etc. I love the glass pumpkins. These are pretty good size for $14.99. So if you're in the market for fall items, definitely check out Aldi before you shop other places because the prices seem really competitive, especially on these fluffy pumpkin pillows. This is so cute. I love the colors, $14.99. And compared to other stores, that is a really great price. Now, this is the one fall item that I thought I might let myself get today. It's a wax melter, and I wanted it for my little cutting board display in the corner of my kitchen. I was really disappointed, you guys. I'm wrestling to get this out, but let me show you. Look how weird the color is compared to the packaging picture. I mean, this almost looks green, right? And it has a mother of pearl sheen to it that I don't care for. That's a hard pass on that, but I was really disappointed. This is cute, but more colorful than I wanted for that area. Aldi is good about getting in the various scented wax melts for the seasons, and they have a lot of interesting sounding scents today. And here I'm just showing you some more of their pumpkins that they had on an end cap. These are more ceramic, and I have to say a couple of these are just gorgeous for the price. I love this one. It is pretty darn big. It's probably 6 inches, 7 inches across. And if I were to buy any, I would buy this one because I really like the neutral colors. So pretty. This is something I did not expect to see, and I was just so tickled. These are real olive trees, and I just might have to take one of these home with me. I don't know how well do try to grow it, but Florida weather is kind of like Italian weather, I think, so hopefully it'll do okay here. And they say olive trees grow really well in pots, so I'm going to snag one of these to take it home with me. But for sure, I've got way more in my cart than I had on my list when I came in the door. Now, on to the frozen food section. I am finding it so interesting to see these mac and cheese bites. They have a choice between bacon and buffalo, and the price is $4.49, and there are 12 in the box. They also have regular mac and cheese bites here today for $3.49, and you also get 12 in a box, so why pay $1 more just to have some bacon bits in there? You can always put buffalo sauce on your plate, right? And then I'm cruising along almost to the checkout, and I look down and I see lobster mac and cheese bites and shrimp mac and cheese bites. So I had to check these out because it is football season, right? And same thing here, you get about 12, maybe a little more in the bag. And the price compared to the other two is surprisingly affordable. And so I'm gonna head into the self-check and get out of here before I spend any more money. I ended up with about half a bag of groceries if you include my olive tree. The shopping adventures continue at Hobby Lobby. Ironically, 40% off fall, 50% off Christmas. My olive tree would look so good at this, you guys. But I'm gonna have to wait for those to go on sale. I think they just had their vessels, if you will, on half price. It's gonna be a while before I can snag that thing on sale. This is interesting to me because if you saw my fall decor video, this looks very much like the shape of the one that I DIY'd from a thrift shop face, and that thing's $42. That's really cute. I love that. Oh, the fallness. I love it. Now these I'm tempted to buy to make that arrangement that if you saw my fall decor, I think I might have something up in the attic that has a few of these. What do you call these? Are these real? Or are they, like, do you see things like this in nature? I've never seen anything like that in nature. And you definitely don't see acorns on a stick in nature, but they're cute. But these things, oh, I'd need at least 2 of those. Let's see, $11. So that'd be $6. I don't need to make that arrangement that bad. I either have some in that DIY that I still have up in the attic, or I don't, These are pretty cute. Oh, 4 in a set, that's nice. And $15, 40% off would be, roughly $9. I love those things, little trivets. And now that I'm looking at them, I need to get them out and put one on my counter. I bought one of these last year, if you caught that, when I made a little potpourri, and it's on my tray on my island. I love it. Well, a few more coffee mugs, but not the one I was looking for. Guess I better check the end cap. I bought plates last year that match these, and I passed on the cups because I just don't like the roughness around the rim. You guys, this is the mug I was hoping to find because I have one at home that it more or less matches. And what's funny is there's only one, and that's all I wanted. That's awesome. So that's coming home with me. I guess you could call it opposite color of the one I bought last year, which was white with a rusty flower. Super cute. These are cute. I like the cabin vibe. Okay, you guys, if I have to buy two things, not including the potpourri, because I was bound and determined to find some cute little wooden spoons for my coffee bar. And look at this. I don't think they're on sale though. I don't think these are considered fall. Those are perfect. I'm popping into Dollar Tree right next door to Hobby Lobby with a little list. These are really pretty for $1.25. I don't need any more tchotchkes though, so I'm passing. I couldn't get over how fun these stackable pumpkins were for $5. Again, I am not doing any decor purchasing this year. I am holding firm to that. But for $5, you know, this would make a very tall statement piece. Now it's on to Publix, my last stop of the day, again with a little list. Number one thing I am here for today is my favorite Starbucks coffee. They have it on sale, $7.99 for 12 ounces, which isn't a great price, but compared to $12.99 Publix style, it's a good price. They also have a special fall extra savings flyer out that has dollar coupons in it. So if you're in a Publix area, make sure you check the kiosk for those fall flyers if you're in the market for some Starbucks. One of my favorite YouTubers, Crazy Cheap Chick, happens to live in Kansas, and Noosa is her favorite yogurt. So whenever it goes on sale, I always think of her because I know she'd be thrilled to get it on a BOGO. Not that this is a healthy thing to buy, but they're on a BOGO. I have a $1 digital coupon, and I know from last year that I fell in love with putting a little cream cheese and pumpkin butter on a croissant and rolling those up and baking them. So good. Well, too bad I don't still have those BOGO digital coupons, because then these would be absolutely free, but I am going to get a couple bags because you know me and my kitties. Guys, it's that time of year. You put a pumpkin on it and I'm going to look at it at the very least. I have never seen this before. Fit Butters pumpkin pie cashew butter. Now there's no sign on this card. I'm going to assume this is a ridiculous amount of money, but I love cashews and I love pumpkin pie, so I'll at least take it to the register and ask them how much. But if it's more than $5, it's not coming home with me. Marathon shopping completed. I'm in the car headed home. It's 98 degrees, so let's go home and take a look at what I bought. Other than this little bit of stuff here and maybe one more run to Trader Joe's, I'll be doing shelf timber, October shelf timber, November shelf timber. But let's spin around and take a look at what I got. Well, guys, I had planned all week long to hit Trader Joe's for my annual, much anticipated fall shopping event. I was so excited to go, only to get in there and find out I was there on the right day, but that particular store wasn't putting anything out until after they closed. Wah, wah, wah. Let me show you the two things that I did pick up. Well, I should say three things. I also picked up my favorite garlic herb pizza dough there. One of my favorite things about September is football starts, and the Chiefs kicked off football season officially on Thursday night with the opening game against the Baltimore Ravens. So I cooked up that pizza dough for my football party of one, so you're not going to see it here. But the other two items I picked up are this butternut squash ravioli, which apparently they carry all year long. I thought it was a seasonal thing last year. I was really happy to be able to pick that up while I was there. And then this I have never tried. I have heard rave things about their mandarin orange chicken, including the pizza dough. I spent a whopping $10.67 at Trader Joe's. I am not buying any fall decor this year, you guys, at all. But I did a big purging of my coffee mugs last fall because I had way too many, and I'm down to just me. Well, I only have 4 fall mugs, and there's 7 days in the week, and I typically only run the dishwasher once a week, so I end up out of coffee mugs. So I bought this guy last year, and I loved it, but I only bought one because they were really expensive, even with the 40% off. Ultimately, I managed to find one. He's not exactly the same, but close enough, right? So now I have 5 coffee mugs, yay. But this guy was 10 bucks minus the 40% off. So I still paid $6 for it. So you can see why I only bought one last year, right? That's kind of crazy because fall is my thing. Now I'm glad I have 2 of those. And then the other thing I had seen on my way out the door, I happened to pass an area that was full of wooden things, acacia wood. And I saw these and I thought, oh, those will be so stinking cute on my coffee bar. You see here, I've got these little Dollar Tree spoons. Mine are gonna go in there. And then I had to pick up another package for the twinsies because I have some other things I'm gonna send them. And then I also got that little spicy sachet for my car. And my Hobby Lobby receipt came to $21.47. And I don't know if I've ever even done a Dollar Tree haul with you guys before. But let me start by saying, if you've been following my channel, you may have seen that I'm into doing the artisan bread in little mini loaf pans now. Well, I had 4 of these and I dropped one and broke it. So I was really bummed. So I've been in 2 or 3 Dollar Trees since then. I didn't see any, but I got lucky today. These are fantastic, and they'd also make a cute little fall gift bag insert. If you saw a prior video, I buy the big carton of almond milk and then I end up almost hardly using any. And this is shelf stable, at least until you open it. So I thought, you know, for $1.25, I think I'll go for that because I want to make some more pumpkin spice chia seed pudding. The ingredients are meh, but as far as I can tell, it looks like all of the almond milk ingredients are very, very similar. It doesn't seem to matter what brand you buy. So Dollar Tree had a lot of unusual things today. I was really surprised to see these linen and room sprays. These were $1.25, and I had to sniff them all, of course. As far as the labels on the bottles, they had a really good selection, but after doing the sniff test on these 3, I felt like the pumpkin spice one was the only one that had enough scent. One for me, probably one to send to the girls, we'll see. Arthritis and muscle balm here. I bought this for my twins because they are both dental hygienists, and I felt so bad for Gab. She was literally in tears because I have to do such intense work with their hands and instruments all day long. And her hands were aching so bad by the end of the day. And I suggested she pick up some of this and, you know, rub it in like a hand cream during the day. They wear gloves while they work on patients, so it should be a non-issue. And it says it's fragrance free. So for $1.25, I figured I'd send them each a tube and hopefully it helps them. And then I know it's silly, but I was so thrilled to see this little styrofoam cooler, as I have been looking and looking for one of these to replace this one that I've had a couple of years that obviously is much worse for the wear. This is my little beach cooler. You know, it's just me, so I'm not trying to take a great big cooler. And then this little dish pan I bought to take to work with me. There's times when we just need something like that. You're probably shocked to see this soda here. I drink soda maybe twice a year, but there are times when I have to have a soda. I mean, like when I say there are times, I literally mean like twice a year. So today was the day. And then just to show you my receipt really quick, I spent a whopping $14 with a little bit of tax there. And then I had to run into Publix, but they did have the party mix treats on BOGO. And they had the crescent rolls on BOGO, plus I had $1 digital on those. And I was out of my favorite coffee and trying to use up what I had for backup coffee, but you know, the girl's gotta have her favorite coffee. There is $1 off Starbucks coupon in here, as well as the creamer. The $1 off, that made these $6.99 a bag, call it $7, so $14 total for the 2 bags, and that comes to a total of 24 ounces of coffee for $14 for name brand coffee. I'm gonna call that my best deal of the day. And then we needed just a little more wet cat food for Ellie. My only real indulgence out of all these stores today, I picked up a few things I did not need and I did not expect to see at Aldi's. So let's talk about that for a second. Let's start with the most surprising find. I was really shocked to see these, and I'm pretty sure I never saw them advertised. First of all, I probably couldn't even find an olive tree at Walmart if I tried. All I can say is I'm gonna put that in a pot and treat it like a baby, and hopefully I don't kill it. It was really an indulgence at 12 bucks. I am not too much into processed snacky stuff at all, but I have decided that I do like mac and cheese bites. And I was really surprised to see that out of all of them, the lobster bites and the shrimp bites were really the better deal. So I came home with some of those. I had 4 things that were actually on my list today: cream, butter, celery, and the mozzarella. And then, you know, I had to pick up just a couple of other things that weren't on the list that I'm out of produce wise. Otherwise, I'm trying to do the shelf timber and we'll get by with whatever I have still rummaging in the produce bin in the freezer for frozen veggies this week. Then a couple of more indulgences. These are so stinking cute, you guys. Fall catnip toys. And I happen to have 3 kitties, so I figured it was meant to be. Who knows if they'll really go for these or not, but I'm looking forward to giving them and see how they react. And then the wax melts, these were I think $1.89, but these are about 40 cents cheaper than the small packages in the Better Homes brand at Walmart now. And these both smelled really good. And then my one pumpkin flavored indulgence of the day were these clusters. I am really looking forward to trying these. These sound delicious. And then my other fallish purchase, which again, it's once a year. I don't drink cider per se, but I love to make apple cider donuts, etc. And occasionally a fall cocktail with it. So I had to pick up a jug of that while they had it. And my usual weekend bottle of champagne for the beach. I have a lot of seeds for my garden, and I did not realize I had gone through all my zucchini seeds. So I wanted to plant some more and no seeds. So I went to Walmart. Apparently they decided, oh, gardening season's over. Even though it's Florida, we're not going to have any out. Couldn't find any there. And I'm not going to make a special trip to Home Depot just for a package of seeds. So last week I bought a zucchini, hoping it would have some seeds in it that I could use for out in the garden. But no, none. And because this one is pretty big, I'm thinking it's got more of a chance of having seeds in it. And of course, I'll use the zucchini in a stir fry or roasted veggies or whatever. That was my Aldi haul for the day. Let me show you the receipt really quick. It was quite a little purchase for me. It came to a total of $63.56. But if you take off the olive tree, the wax melts, the peanuts for the birds, and the catnip toys, that's $24 right there. All this $64. I basically spent $40 on people food, which seems kind of crazy. So that was my big haul for the day. Altogether, I spent close to $100 between those 4 stores, which is a lot for me in 1 week. So you can bet your last button I'm going to try to stay out of the stores next weekend, with the exception of a possible run to Trader Joe's. We'll see how that goes. I hope y'all are having fun finding good fall things out there and enjoying your weekend. And I'll see y'all in the next one.